On the 3rd of June 2015, Schiphol will make the transition to central security. What does this mean? The lounges have been divided into an area for non-Schengen destinations, departure lounges 3 and 2, and an area for Schengen destinations, departure lounge 1. In the non-Schengen area, passengers go through security control at the gate. Passengers in transit from a non-Schengen country to a Schengen country go through security control in front of departure lounge 1, and all arriving passengers, whatever their point of origin, go to the arrivals hall via the departure lounges. This will change. In the new situation, all security controls for departing passengers will be carried out immediately after the passengers leave the departure hall. This passenger is flying to Colombo in Sri Lanka. He checks in his baggage in departure hall 3 and then goes immediately to the security control. With the passport control done, the passenger has been through all the necessary security checks. He can now relax and enjoy his time in the departure lounge and proceed to the gate for departure without any further interruptions. For passengers in transit, the new situation means 2 central transfer filters. The security control between departure lounge 2 and departure lounge 1 will be removed. The requirement to check passengers will depend on the point of origin of their flight. These passengers have just arrived from Atlanta, USA. As the screening level in the USA is accepted by the EU, these transfer passengers can continue on their connecting flight without a security control. They enter the departure lounge via the first floor of the gatehouse and the pier. Passengers in transit from a country with a screening level that is not accepted by the EU are required to go through a security control before continuing on their connecting flight. This passenger has arrived on a flight from Istanbul. She walks via the second floor of the gatehouse and the pier to one of the 2 central transfer filters, where she goes through a security control. Once that is done, she can relax and wait in the departure lounge for her connecting flight. As soon as both flows of transfer passengers have had the same screening level, they converge in the departure lounge. The distinction in screening level is also observed for passengers whose destination is in the Netherlands. Passengers arriving from a country where the screening level is not accepted by the EU proceed directly to the passport control and baggage claim without entering the departure lounge. The 3 departure lounges have been turned into a single secured area behind 5 central security filters. If the EU introduces new regulations in the future, Schiphol will only have to adapt 5 security filters rather than 70. Furthermore, travelling through Schiphol will be a more comfortable experience for passengers. The screening at Schiphol will end for a portion of the transfer passengers. The central security filters are attractively designed with passenger service in mind, and passengers will find waiting in the departure lounge a far more relaxing experience in the knowledge that all security procedures are behind them.